Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Journey podcast. I'm your host, Tom, and I'm so glad you could join me today. Today, we're diving into a topic you can use absolutely every single day, no matter where you are in the world. We're going to practice talking about the weather. Why is this so important? Because it's one of the most common ways to start a conversation with anyone. To help you do this confidently, I've prepared several short, natural stories. For each topic, we'll start with very simple, easy-to-understand sentences, perfect for beginners. Then, we'll gradually build up to more detailed and descriptive language, helping you move towards an intermediate level. So, get ready to listen, repeat, and build your vocabulary. Let's begin our journey. First up, let's practice some general weather questions and observations. It's a nice day today. The weather is good. I look outside my window every morning. How is the weather? I always ask myself this question. Today feels different from yesterday. The air smells fresh and clean. I can see the trees moving gently in the breeze. The temperature is just right, not too hot, not too cold. Weather changes so quickly these days. Sometimes I wonder what makes the weather so unpredictable. My grandmother always said she could feel weather changes in her bones. I'm starting to understand what she meant. The atmosphere seems to have its own personality. When I step outside, I can sense whether it will be a pleasant day or if storms are coming. Weather affects my mood more than I realized. On beautiful days, I feel energetic and optimistic. On gloomy days, I prefer staying inside with a warm cup of tea. Understanding weather patterns helps me plan my activities better. Great job! See how we start with simple questions and build up? Now, let's move from general observations to a really beautiful day. Imagine you wake up, look outside, and the sky is blue. Let's talk about sunny and clear weather. It's sunny today. The sun is shining. I love sunny days. The sky is blue and clear. There are no clouds anywhere. The sunlight feels warm on my skin. I enjoy sitting outside and watching the sun sparkle on the leaves. Everything looks brighter and more colorful when the sun is out. The warm weather lifts my mood and gives me energy all day long. I can hear birds singing happily in the trees. Children are playing in the park nearby. The sunshine makes everyone smile more. I decide to take a walk in the garden. The flowers look beautiful in the bright light. My shadow follows me everywhere I go. The warmth on my face reminds me of summer vacations. Clear, sunny days like this make me feel grateful for simple pleasures. I want to spend the whole day outdoors. The sun gives life to everything around us. Who doesn't love a sunny day? It just makes you feel good. But as we know, the weather isn't always so perfect. What about those days when the sun decides to hide? Next, we'll explore cloudy and overcast weather. The sky is cloudy today. I can't see the sun. Gray clouds cover everything above. The weather looks dull and quiet. It's not raining, but it might rain later. The clouds are thick and heavy. They move slowly across the sky like floating cotton balls. The light is soft and gentle, different from bright sunshine. I feel calm when I look at the overcast sky. The temperature is cooler than sunny days. People walk more slowly on cloudy days. The atmosphere feels peaceful and mysterious. Sometimes I see interesting shapes in the clouds. Animals, faces, or castles. The gray sky makes colors on the ground look more intense. Flowers seem more vibrant against the cloudy background. I enjoy the quiet mood that overcast weather brings. It's perfect weather for reading a book or having thoughtful conversations. The clouds remind me that weather is always changing. A calm, cloudy day can be quite peaceful, but often those gray clouds are a sign of something to come, rain. So let's get our umbrellas ready in our minds as we practice talking about rainy weather. It's raining outside. I can hear raindrops. The rain falls from dark clouds. Water drops hit my window. I watch the rain from inside my house. The street looks wet and shiny. People carry umbrellas and wear raincoats. The sound of rain is very relaxing. I love listening to rainfall on the roof. The air smells fresh and clean after rain. Plants and flowers look happy when it rains. Rain washes the dust away from everything. I can see small rivers flowing along the sidewalk. The rain creates beautiful patterns on the glass. Children jump in puddles and laugh with joy. Rainy days make me want to stay home and drink hot chocolate. The rhythmic sound of raindrops helps me sleep better at night. After the rain stops, the world looks refreshed and new. I appreciate how rain brings life to our planet. Being cozy inside during the rain is one of the best feelings. Okay, so we've talked about rain, but what happens when another element gets strong? Let's discuss what it's like on a very windy weather day. The wind is blowing today. I can feel air moving. Trees are swaying back and forth. Leaves are dancing in the breeze. The wind feels cool on my face. I can hear the wind whistling through the branches. My hair moves when I go outside. The wind carries different scents from faraway places. Sometimes gentle, sometimes strong, the wind changes its personality throughout the day. I watch clothes hanging on lines flutter like colorful flags. The wind makes walking more challenging, but also more exciting. It reminds me of the power of nature. Birds use the wind to fly higher and faster. The sound of wind through trees is like nature's music. On windy days, I feel more alive and energetic. The moving air seems to blow away my worries. Wind brings change and reminds us that nothing stays the same forever. That was a blustery one. Now, let's move into a different season. The wind can make it feel cold, but what about when the temperature truly drops? Let's put on our virtual coats and scarves to talk about cold and snowy weather. It's cold today. I wear warm clothes. The temperature is very low. I can see my breath in the air. Snow is falling from the sky. Everything looks white and beautiful. The ground is covered with soft snow. I need gloves and a thick coat when I go outside. The cold air makes my cheeks red. Snowflakes are like tiny white flowers floating down. Each snowflake has a unique and perfect shape. The world becomes quiet and peaceful when it snows. My footsteps make crunching sounds in the snow. Children build snowmen and throw snowballs at each other. The cold weather brings families together around warm fires.
I love drinking hot soup on snowy days. Winter transforms the landscape into a magical wonderland. The bare trees look like beautiful sculptures against the white background. Cold weather reminds me to appreciate warmth and comfort even more.
Brr, I almost felt chilly just talking about that. Sometimes the weather isn't just sunny or rainy or cold, it can be dramatic and powerful. Now, let's talk about extreme weather, like storms with thunder and lightning. The storm is coming. Dark clouds fill the sky. Thunder makes loud noises. Lightning flashes very bright. The wind blows very hard. Rain falls heavily and fast. I stay inside my house for safety. The storm sounds scary but also exciting. Lightning lights up the entire sky for just a moment. Thunder rumbles like a giant drum in the distance. The combination of wind, rain, and electricity creates nature's most dramatic show. I watch from my window as trees bend in the powerful wind. The storm reminds me how small I am compared to nature's forces. After the storm passes, the air feels incredibly fresh and clean. Storms can be dangerous, but they also bring necessary water to the earth. The intense energy of storms makes me feel both nervous and amazed. When the storm ends, everything seems more peaceful and beautiful than before. Powerful stuff! After seeing all these different kinds of weather, there's one last thing we all do. So, for our final piece of practice, let's listen to someone talking about the forecast.
I check the weather forecast. Tomorrow will be sunny. The temperature will be warm. I plan my day based on weather. The forecast helps me choose clothes. Weather apps show me what to expect. Sometimes the forecast is wrong, but usually it's helpful. I like to know if it will rain so I can bring an umbrella. The meteorologist on TV explains weather patterns clearly. Weekend forecasts are especially important for outdoor plans. I check the forecast every morning with my coffee. The 5-day forecast helps me plan my whole week. Weather predictions have become much more accurate over the years. I'm amazed by how scientists can predict weather using satellites and computers. Understanding forecasts helps me make better decisions about travel and activities. The forecast gives me confidence to plan outdoor events. Even when predictions change, I appreciate having some idea of what weather is coming our way. And that brings us to the end of our weather journey for today. We've gone from simple questions to sunny days, from cozy rain to powerful storms, and finally to checking the forecast. I hope you found the progression from simple sentences to more complex ones helpful. Your English challenge for this week is this. Each day, look out the window and try to describe the weather. Start with one simple sentence, like, "It is cloudy." Then add a more descriptive one, like, "The sky is covered with a thick blanket of gray clouds." This is the best way to make the new vocabulary your own. Thank you so much for tuning in to the English Journey podcast. I'm your host, Tom. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.